It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Craig Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. Playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't.
Javonte Green.
And these teams both on their way up. Chris, some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court before our eyes tonight.
You're right about that, Kevin. And I love seeing great young players develop their game. There's a lot of room to grow for these young teams and players.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Porzingis. Over Robinson. Now here's Vucevic. The baseline J off the mark. Halliburton drives in. Here's Fox. Can't hit that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Green. No good on the triple. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. A shot by Reddish, no good. And here is Ball. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his look for him.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Robinson. That's good.
Well, that was a long time coming. It took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up to the Bulls. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around.
Just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Williams. Here's Porzingis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And they pick up 2.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting them.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The Kings trailing. Pass to Bagley. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That's where Bagley needs to be most effective. Establish a strong inside presence. Make the D always worry about him.
Chicago ball.
Left side, ball to the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Down low. And it's Vucevic missing.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Here's Reddish. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Chicago has possession. The drive-by ball. He gets it in there.
And that's the toughness of ball. Accepting the punishment and powering through it like a champ.
Shooting for Chicago.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Chicago leading by 3. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Vucevic trying to get open. Ball, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Kings. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton. And it's good off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 6. Outside, Ball. To the wing right side. Robinson with the block. And now Sacramento on the break. And Reddish with the slam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Ball. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Halliburton. And the dunk by Robinson.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all we can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Halliburton with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. pass to Reddish. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reddish has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Halliburton drives in. And Halliburton slams it in.
MB3.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Sacramento ending the first quarter on a 14-5 run. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that. There are a lot of players that play the same position, in which I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the past. And tried to make sure that we were point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big fellas.
The assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Outside, Levine. A three-pointer, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Wagner. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nothing to get a player more fired up than and one. Wagner's got to be amped heading to the line.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Here's Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Basket good.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
That's his first personal
Well, they've got the
foul.
right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Pass to Wagner. Back to Terry. 20 feet out. And it's Wagner missing.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Levine.
And the shot goes in.
Assist from
Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Now Wagner holds. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Knocks it loose. Vucevic with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Sacramento leading by 5. Pass to Rice. In the corner, Holmes with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Second personal foul.
The Kings have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
Shooting for Sacramento.
He's off on the second. Bulls trail by 6. And it's Ball penetrating. Here's Vucevic. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Vucevic has got 7 points.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
For 1.
A free throw off from Porzingis.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Here's Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Pass to Levine. Robinson with the block. Inside. Here's Bagley. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Assist goes to.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Halliburton. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Levine. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Almost 7 feet. Bagley has got the tools to be a great shot blocker.
Here's Porzingis. Vucevic trying to get open.
Kristaps Porzingis.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Halliburton. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Back to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Porzingis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Halliburton drives in. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Bagley with the block. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. To the left wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And he gets it back. Left side, Ball. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. There's Vucevic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Bulls substitution. Patrick Williams.
Sacramento leading by 6. Pass to Reddish. And he drives in. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Agile play by Levine. I mean, finding his way around the contact to a shot.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Come on, get loud for your 916 crew. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
Chicago making a switch here. Kings leading now by 6. Here's Johnson. Pass to Holmes. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Holmes got 5 points now this quarter. White goes in. Here's Markkanen. They get the rebound. Knocked loose. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Terry outside. Outside, Markkanen. Williams looking around. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, given Wagner's size and strength, he has the appropriate build to succeed above the rim.
And when it comes to Mo Wagner, it's his footwork that stands out. He moves so well in the post and great agility for a big fella.
And you can see by the number of charges that he draws. He's one of the best in the league when it comes to establishing position and drawing offensive fouls. That's the product of Mo's terrific work.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. 4 on the shot clock. White, good.
What a determined finish by White right there. I mean, the 6'4" guard showing a little fear down.
And it's blocked. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Assisted by
16 points for Porzingis.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, White. Inside, the kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range. And it's Terry with the ball for the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low. Here's Rice. Rebound by the Bulls.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Substitution for your
A
Kings.
little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And that one's good. Green.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Halliburton outside. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls trail by 4. To the inside. Some solid defense from Robinson. Halliburton on the wing. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Robinson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. You fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White up top. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Kings leading now by 4. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Fox gets it to go.
He's fearless when it comes to attack, scoring on the move. Fox has great body control and composure on his drives.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Second team foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down. Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
That's his second.
Selected with the 12th overall pick back in 2020, Chris, Tyrese Halliburton was ready to play in the league from day one.
Well, that's what you get when you take a guy like Tyrese, who played 2 years in college, a rarity these days. And his game is made for the league. A long guard is 6'5". He can handle the rock, pass it, shoot it. He's just a quality all-around player.
Here's White. Robinson with the block. Outside, Fox. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal.
No great thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him. We know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Ball with it. Robinson picks him up.
2 minutes.
Here's Levine. Bagley with the rebound. Knocked away. Stolen by Levine. Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Halliburton outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Markkanen. It's stolen by Reddish. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And here is Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Robinson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Ball with the bucket.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, the ball absorbs contact very well.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Substitution for your Kings.
Kings leading now by 8. Here's Fox. Pass to Wagner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wagner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
To the right side. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
A point guard who can dunk it. Ball is a rarity in more ways than one.
Down low. Out to the right wing. To Holmes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trail by 8. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, man, what a smart feed from Markkanen. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more. Get his teammates involved.
Here's Holmes. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's Sacramento up 6. Live. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Rice. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Ball. To the middle. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
One of the strongest parts of this game, Zoe is phenomenal at finding ways to get guys involved.
Driving in. Reddish. And the shot goes down. And the Kings lead by 6.
That's the perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Right side, Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine. Rebounded by Holmes. Kings leading now by 6. Pass to Wagner. Here's Rice. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Vucevic with the block. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's Fox with the jam.
But we've seen more of this recently from Fox. He's confident, efficient offensive player who looks to score often.
Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody back. The shot that time, not on target. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Pass the ball. Wide open. And the Bulls with another miss.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Back to Bagley. Halliburton outside. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Kristaps Porzingis.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. Right side, ball. Inside. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Robinson. Here's Rush. Sacramento gets it back. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bulls trail by 7. Ball with it. Picked up by Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly
Shooting for Chicago.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
And it's Halliburton missing. To the paint. On the wing, Levine. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
De'Aaron Fox.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so
His
far.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little bit.
Sacramento calls
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, Kevin, when it comes to Marvin Bagley, the number 2 pick in the 2018 draft, he was selected ahead of Luka Doncic. He was picked 3rd.
The Bulls are making a switch here.
Laurie Markkinen.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
His 2nd personal foul.
And I really think it's important Bagley focuses on his strengths. He shouldn't concentrate on matching Doncic's production.
Yeah, Bagley's a different type of player. I mean, he's a double-double threat with impressive athleticism. He just needs to find a way to stay healthy.
Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
And that one is good.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Bulls trail by 8. Over to the wing. Right side, ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his third personal foul.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
Down low. Here's Akpala. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That one good for 2. Porzingis has got 20.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Pass to Bagley. Halliburton on the wing. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Third team. 2 minutes.
Sacramento moving it around.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. And here is Holmes. Goodbye, Porzingis. Right wing. Misses off the right angle. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're up by 3. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sacramento making a switch here. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton in the corner. And there's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first
It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
LaVine. Bagley with the rebound. Halliburton outside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
That's a jump ball.
And Sacramento has possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Fox, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Halliburton. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there. And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option.
Halliburton with it. Outside, Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his second personal
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of pressure.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Pass the ball. Back to Levine. Looking to get it going. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
You know what that is? That's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into his role during his time.
His third personal foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Line for your Kings.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
So the Kings win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Ullman.
And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy reaching your bag. I'm a leader at last. This a dawn you with.